engineering students and those people who are seriously preparing for any competitive exam. You are at right place, and this platform is the one-stop solution for all engineering students, where myself, Mallesham Devasane, I'm taking the series where it's almost the 8th lecture on a different subject, which is the computer networks. Yeah, so almost 7 subjects we have seen in previous sessions, and in each session we are able to solve 10 to 20 questions around. And in this session also we are going to see one of the important subject for computer networks, one of the important subject for ISRO exam. Yes, there were a lot of questions in every year in ISRO exam, but purely theoretical based questions, and you can see 80% theoretical questions and 20% numerical based questions, means problem based. You need to solve the questions based on numericals. Alright, and those people who are watching this video, please like the session, and we are going to begin the session as soon as possible, guys. And it's a very small session where I want to talk about how to prepare for the computer networks and what kind of questions are coming. So we are going to see some of the questions to understand the pattern as well as the subject. Yeah, so if you are preparing for ISRO, BARC, TIF or any other exam, yes, this session is going to help you how to prepare for them. Yeah, in case if you want to prepare for any exam, we are having very good experience. Like I have 12 years of experience, and other faculty too, they have very good experience in the various exams like GATE, ISRO, BARC I was talking about. And I have guided more than 1 lakh students for GATE, PSU and placements, and I've secured GATE as well as I've also selected for various jobs during my after my Btech preparation, after my Btech exam. Alright, I've completed Mtech from IIT Bombay. Then I'm working as a faculty on Gradeup. Yes, so this is a helpline number 9650052904. In case if you want to take the Gradeup Super subscription and you want to crack the competitive exam, and you may require the Gradeup Super subscription to prepare with if you want to prepare at one place. Normally what happens, if you are going to any online platform, either you will not have the practice sessions or you will not get complete syllabus. But on Gradeup, it's just like a one-stop solution where your entire syllabus will be covered, and you will have the quizzes daily based, and you will be having mock test regularly, and this makes you to complete the whole syllabus in right manner. Alright, so we are going to see the questions one by one. If you're watching this video, please like the session and also participate in this session, guys. Okay, alright. Come on, guys. The first question is ISRO 2020 recent question. You can see that checksum field in TCP header is dash, and they ask very theoretically, purely theoretical based itself. And if you have studied TCP header, IP header and UDP headers, you will get to know. Yeah, please answer, guys. I'm waiting for your answers. Is the chart is not working or you are not there? Interact, guys. Yeah, welcome back, Bartendu. Waiting for you. Yeah, good evening, Banwar. Yeah, we are the same people always, and we are only serious preparing for some exam. Yeah, and really those people who are seriously preparing for GATE exam or any exam, you must be ready for next upcoming exam. Which one? Yeah, good evening, Anvesha. Abhinay. Yeah, you know better than me, guys. Yeah, we have Ankit sir on Gradeup, and those people who are preparing for, yeah, good evening, Raj. You will enjoy a lot learning computer networks. Yeah, he connects you to the subject like anything. Yeah, why? Sister, good evening. Yeah, it's a one's complement, but one's complement of something, but there are so many one's complements. Here also there is a one's complement of the sum of header data, that is also mentioned here, and pseudo header in 16-bit words. Yeah, the option B is right. Correct. Good. Please like the session, guys. Those people who are watching this video, please like the session. Yeah, I no need to say that, but please like the session. And those people who are studying computer networks, yeah, Shantanu, I'm good. What about you? In computer networks, yeah, remember one thing. This is the one subject where it is almost asked in every exam, guys. In every competitive exam. And also in interviews. As today most of the concepts which demands you need to learn about the networking concept, as you are dealing with cloud computing or you go for any internet related work, then you definitely need computer networks. Yeah. So what is needed from the computer networks, guys? You don't need to solve n number of problems. When it comes to computer organization, computer networks, one problem comes, the problems, like the problems which comes in exam sometimes very difficult to understand, but 80% the theoretical questions are there, so easy to secure them. All right. Such questions are there in ISRO. Good. Next question, guys. WPA. Is it a wide protected access, wide process access, Wi-Fi protected, or Wi-Fi process access? And you have seen many times when you are connecting to any internet, they will ask something about enter the password. But what kind of privacy you have? What kind of security you have? Yeah. Yeah. Shantanu. Yes. Correct. Yeah. Again, same answer. The B for Bombay, guys. B for Bombay. Hardly it takes seconds. 30 seconds. Wi-Fi protected access. Wi-Fi protected access, guys. Yeah, Wi-Fi protected access. Right. Okay, let's see who will answer this. Most of the theoretical questions also formed. In router, which push button? Come on, elaborate, Barthendu. It's not about router, it is about WPA. And are you going to connect with which router? Okay. Wi-Fi router you are asking about? Okay. All right. Yeah, it's true. Next, a multicast group and IGP interior gateway protocol, EGP exterior gateway protocol, and RIP. Yeah. It's everything through the software, Bhartendu. We will provide the Wi-Fi protected access through the software. Yeah. So where did you study in routing? In routing, you are going to study the multicast group membership is related to IGMP, and we have so many protocols there: distance vector routing, IGMP, OSPF, and BGP protocol. Now when it comes to confusion, that is interior exterior gateway protocol. So which one you choose for interior? OSPF, where you need to choose the path, and another one exterior gateway protocol, that is for the fourth, correct. And RIP is a famous protocol for distance vector routing. Yeah, they could have asked RIP that side and distance vector routing this side. Anyhow, everybody here is protocols and algorithms. Yeah. Why B? What was you missing? Yeah, these two might be confusing lot because of both are gateway protocols. Both are gateway protocols. But which one is interior, which one is exterior? The BGP is for exterior and OSPF for interior. Yeah. A is the right answer. A is the right answer, guys. And but studying them, it will take some time. But these protocols, they did not ask to compute anything where it takes time. Gate and ISRO, what is the main difference? In ISRO, they will focus on definitions, they will focus on matching the groups, they will focus on what is it. But when it comes to gate, and they will ask certain problems to compute the applications, to compute certain paths, to compute the neighbors. Yeah. All right. MD5. It's not there in the gate. Now it is deleted from network security, is deleted from the gate syllabus, but still there in ISRO and other exams. What is this MD5? Right, in network security you might heard about MD5, like message digest, something like that. Yeah, hash value of how many bits it is. It's a very famous one, MD5 technique. Let's complete. I can complete this session within 5 minutes, but let it be. Yeah, in few minutes I will complete this one. It's a very easy session, guys. Yeah, remember the MD5 is going to produce the 128 bits. Yeah, it's going to produce hash value of 128 bits. If anybody not aware of that, remember this point, MD5 is a very famous technique. Yeah, 128 bits. Message digest. Yeah, 128 bits. Yes. They're not asking to apply anything, just 125 bits. Yeah. What is this Ethernet frame that is less than the IEEE 802.3 minimum length of 64 octets is called as which frame? What is that frame called as? Have you heard any kind of frame like short frame, small frame, mini frame, a run frame in Ethernet? Which frame is less than that minimum length of 64 octets? And which can be repeated in upcoming exam too. And at least if you study one time, you could have remembered that name too. Yeah, no answer yet, guys. No answer. That means Ethernet. Have you studied? Have you studied Ethernet, guys? Have you studied Ethernet? At least one time, if you have studied that name, you will never forget. Because that name only it looks, no, Bhartendu, not a B. I'm also giving an hint. At least you face one time, yes, Abhinay is correct. Runt frame. Yeah, the name itself is looks somewhat different. No, no, no. This frame, this option D is right. This is the frame that is used less than the given one. Yeah, D. So this is what, if you have studied at least once, you can remember this. But of course, theory is more important for computer networks. This is used in Ethernet. That's it. That is only. There is no other frame here which is used. Let me complete next. Which media access? And any doubt you get, please take the help of Ankit sir. He will be best in this domain and he will be helping you. I'm only coming for all the subjects just to say that you need to have the good knowledge in every subject. But you might be better than in my knowledge compared to my knowledge, but we have very good experts in every subject. Yeah. Which media access control protocol is used by IEEE wireless LAN? Yeah. Have you seen how much time it takes if you're already having a knowledge? And this is how you should save the time. Theoretical questions, if you are not able to answer, keep on moving further, because this also costs negative marking in ISRO. If you know already, you can answer very quickly because you might be studied CSMA or CA technique. Everybody? Yeah. The accessing protocol. The name already answered a little bit about media access. There are two media access here. Both are going to access something, right? Yeah. Which one of the following protocol is used in transferring electronic mail? Yeah, this comes under application. If you have studied application protocols, then you can remember all of them. What is telnet and what is FTP, what is SNMP and SMTP. Which one is used for electronic mail transfer? This time B is wrong. This time B is FTP is not for electronic mail. It's a file transfer. Telnet for remote connection. And which one is used? Come on, quick. The option C, even I have not studied, but I know Telnet, FTP and SMTP. Yeah. SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. The name itself says that. Yeah. It's a file transfer protocol, and Telnet is remotely, if you want to transfer anything, yes, Telnet is going to help you. So this all are file transfers only, guys. It looks like all are transfers, but this is a mail transfer, file transfer and the remote connection. Telnet, remote connection. Yeah, very interesting question. This depends on graph concept. Those people who know about the graph, they can easily understand this question. The graph theory concept in computer networks, guys. Very interesting question. Yeah. If there are n devices in a network, what is the number of links required for a fully connected mesh? Fully connected, just like complete graph. And star topology, it's just like a tree. Of course, you know that. Just like a tree, but it is a star. You need to find out how many edges are there in the star and how many edges are there in the complete graph. Just like number of edges in a complete graph. A number of edges in a star. Star is also a tree. If you know the graph theory concept, discrete mathematics will become so easy. Let's see who will answer, guys. What is it? A? Yeah, NC2, or you can say n into n minus 1 by 2. And this one you can say n minus 1 edges, nothing but n minus 1 lines. Yeah, you can choose A is the right answer. Correct, correct. NC2. Yeah, it's a very easy one. I'm getting parallelly so many calls, guys. Okay, so those people who wanted to join Gradeup, then please take the subscription where you can get the help from this 965005290. They will help you to get the subscription. And no doubt the batches are already started, and every month you will have at least one batch. And this month, and always start your preparation in advance, so that you will have a lot of time to practice and lot of time to prepare and lot of time to explore the subject. So you will become a strong in each and every concept if you are starting early in preparation. So 2 batches we are starting in this month. You can enroll to any batch. Yeah. Let's see, guys, next one. The default subnet mask for a class B network. Yeah, it's, you know, that network bits and host bits depends on that you will make a mask. So how many network bits will be there, how many host bits will be there, and so that you can make subnet mask very easily. Might be studied class A, class B, class C, class D, right? Good. Yeah, right. D for Delhi. How easy it is. How many network bits you use, guys? How many network bits you use? Class B. How many network bits you use? How many network and host bits? 16 for network, 16 for host. So that network bits you are going to use all ones. Yes. 16 bits for network, 16 bits for host. So that 16 bits you are going to do the masking. Yes. 255 dot the remaining are host bits. Yeah. 16, 16. Ethernet CSMA or CD, the special bit sequence transmitted by media access management to handle collision. Very special technique. You know, it's a collision detection technique. You will use something here to handle the collision. Let's see who will answer it. Preamble, that's not for, I think, a detection. It's not to handle the collision. Postamble, yeah, preamble, postamble, something like you are adding something before and something after. And jam, yeah, jam bits, jamming signals, we call it as jamming bits. Exactly, jam, right? So very easy to remember, jam. Yeah, in gate they keep asking the numerical problems here using some kind of delays, propagation delay, transmission delay. We are going to see one kind of question there. When ISRO also it was there. What is the maximum size of the data that the application layer can pass on to the TCP layer below? Let's see who will answer it. What is the maximum size of the data that is transferred to the below by the application layer? Is there any limitation for the application layer. (1500) 2 power 16 or 2 power 16 bytes minus size of the TCP header or any size. Yeah, good. And this, yeah, there is no restriction. There is no restriction. What is the maximum size of the data that the application layer passes? Yes, there is no restriction for the application layer, guys. Remember that point. There is no restriction for the application layer. Any size you can pass. Any size. Shikala, any size. There is no restriction at all. It's the application layer. It's about application layer. It has no restriction to pass to the TCP layer. You can pass any size. It's about application layer. It's not about transport layer. Come on, Sasikala. Yeah. A mechanism or technology used in Ethernet by which two connected devices choose common transmission parameters such as speed, duplex mode and flow control is called as what? Common transmission parameters. They have given about speed, duplex mode and flow control. What is the technology called as? Synchronization, autosense, pinging, it's not operating system, guys. Vesha Bharatindu. Two connected devices choose common transmission parameters. Speed, duplex mode and flow control. Let's see, anyone can answer this. Everybody saying B. Am I wrong then? This definition is called as, oh, everybody? Is it synchronization? We are talking about three parameters. Auto negotiation, guys. Auto negotiation is a mechanism used in Ethernet. Auto negotiation is used in Ethernet to control or to have this common transmission parameters as a standard technique. Speed, duplex mode, yeah, D Anvisha. Correct. Yeah. Synchronization is not going to guarantee all this speed, duplex mode, flow control. Yeah, D. All right. Next. Yeah, very interesting. Suppose you are browsing the www any let's say page. In browser, to access the web servers, obviously when you access the page, you will access this, you will go to the server and you will bring the page. And what is the underlying protocol and port number that are being used? It's actually you are using the protocol HTTP, no doubt. When you are accessing a page, you need HTTP. But what is the underlying protocol that is supported for HTTP connection? For HTTP connection, what is the underlying protocol? You know that there are two kinds of UDP. Why UDP? How many of you know? The HTTP is underlying protocol with that HTTP is supported by which protocol, guys? The TCP. Now we have two choices. But HTTP, you port number, whenever you are accessing any HTTP web page, yes, there is a port number correspond to, that is 80. Yes, option B, Manu, Goel. is 80. Yes, it is 80. Yeah, 2014. Let's see, we will answer it. Consider a 50 kbps satellite channel with 500 milliseconds round trip propagation delay. The sender wants to transmit certain bits of frame, and how much time will take for the receiver to receive the frame. Okay, just do it calculation quickly. Yeah. You guys no answer it. Yeah, Banwar. Yes, Anvesha, correct. Yeah, how quickly you answered it? Yeah, 270, correct, 270, correct. So what is given? Round trip time is given as 500 milliseconds. And you know, if round trip time is given, that is a 250 milliseconds here and 250 milliseconds here. Half of them is the propagation delay. Everybody knows that. And the propagation delay, you got it. Now you want to send 1000 bit frames from here to there. 1000 bits from here to there. And the time is given already. So propagation delay you got to 50 millisecond. Just you need to calculate how much time it gets to transmit the data from here to onto the channel. Yeah. What is the transmission delay now? Transmission delay plus propagation delay. And transmission delay you need to calculate 1000 bit of frames, that 1000 bit size you need to transmit with 50 kbps speed. How much time takes for this, guys? Anybody? 15 kilobits per second and 1000 bits, how much time it takes? What is the answer you got? 20 milliseconds. So already you have a 250 milliseconds, 20 plus 250 milliseconds, which will give you 270. What is 2 TP? Shanta, yeah, 2 propagation time, exactly, round trip time equal to. So you need to calculate just transmission time, propagation delay already given. So it's clearly mentioned that with 500 milliseconds round trip propagation delay, and that was provided to you, just you need to calculate the transmission time. Yeah, just do that. 1000 by 50, k cancel, which is equal 1 by 50, which is equal 20 milliseconds. Yeah, that's easy. Already propagation is given. So now total time is here. The transmission delay is just like, what is it? 20 milliseconds, 250 plus here, to reach here you have 270 milliseconds. Yeah, we are going to close the session as soon as possible, guys. Find out the process of modifying IP address information in IP packet headers while in transit across a traffic routing device is called as. What is that process is called as? Is it port address translation? When you're talking about IP, is it going to be a port or network basically? Yes, we know it is address translation because you need to modify the information. Yes. Yeah, correct, Anvesha. Yeah, you're talking about IP information. Good evening, Nishu. You came at the end, right? It is network address translation. It is network address translation, correct. Yeah. Have you seen, compared to any other subject, if you have a little bit of knowledge, you can answer this very quick compared to any other subject. Compared to any other subject, either you can answer it or you may not. Only two options will happen. The protocol data unit for the transport layer in the internet stack is dash. Very easy. For the transport layer, yeah, each layer has some significance about data unit, and somebody here data link layer, somebody transport layer, somebody network layer. Yeah, if you know all of them, you can easily choose directly what is correspond to transport layer, what is correspond to transport layer. Yeah, when you study all the layers in network, the first chapter itself talks about what is the data unit. Yes, segment. Yeah, segment. Good, good. That means you have an idea of all the layers, guys. Okay, I think this is what today happened. And have you seen till today, this is only the session which has completed early. The reason was there is not much knowledge required to answer except the understanding of theoretical concept but these questions can be answered when you study the theory easily. All the layers you have to study. If you want to answer this network questions, have the knowledge of layers, have the knowledge of these three protocols, IP, TCP, UDP, and study about all the headers. Remember that, headers, and study about IP addressing, where they will ask about the classes and subnet and regarding classless routing, something like that. And apart from this, the Ethernet related all protocols, like we studied CSMA, CD, CA techniques and routing protocols. Study about them, and application layer protocols. And these are the these are the main topics that you require. And when you are preparing for ISRO, have you seen that there are questions from network security? And do not forget about network security. Very simple technique like RSA questions, RSA algorithm, or public or private key, cryptography. And apart from this, there are some questions I have seen the CRC, cyclic redundancy check algorithm, CRC. A token ring, I have seen very less questions. It was there old years issue, but these days they were not asking any question. That doesn't mean that it is not there, and they don't mention exactly what is the syllabus. If they come, and we can't do anything. So better to prepare if you get a time. Basically, if it is if it is there in Btech syllabus, please read it, because they are going to focus on mostly in Btech syllabus, like BARC exam. Look at the few exams. BARC and ISRO purely depends on your ISRO or your Btech syllabus. But university to university Btech syllabus changes. But look at all important topics, study from Btech. Yes, if you have seen it is there in computer network something, then better to study it. Yeah. These two exams purely depends on your Btech syllabus, not on GATE. But GATE syllabus, it is going to cover you 70 to 80%. The GATE, whatever you study, the 70 to 80% is going to match with the remaining exams. So remaining 20-30% are not there in the GATE. So those people who are prepared for GATE, the maximum chances are there to qualify for an interview of these exams. Yeah. And those people who wanted to take the subscription, this is a helpline number from Gradeup, where you can get guidance, or you can get how to get a subscription. You can get details completely from the helpline. In case if you are not aware of the coming batches, this batch already started in the last Saturday and Sunday, and this batch is going to start. Already enrollment started, that's all. Enrollment started. And the classes are going to begin from next Monday. Yes. What are the subjects which are not covered in GATE? Somebody is asking about software engineering, web technology, and microprocessors. These questions keep on coming in exams like ISRO, BARC. And digital logic, anyhow, we have it. And apart from this, some kind of questions from C++ or Java, but mainly OOP concepts. Here two concepts. OOPs are the output related question. Output, find the output. And sometimes computer graphics, sometimes image processing. And these are the additional topics where you may face the questions from ISRO and BARC. So these are the subjects where it will help you, but not required much, guys. Mainly focus on the software engineering and web technology and C++, Java, and remaining don't worry. Hardly you will see 1 or 2 questions from others. And spend much time software engineering, web technology, and this additionally compared to the GATE. GATE already you prepared, then it was fine. Yes, Rahul, it comes. C++ questions happens. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining today's session, and please install the Gradeup app. If you have not yet installed, go to Play Store and search for Gradeup and start preparing for any exam using the Gradeup app. It is one-stop solution for everybody, and sahi prep hai to life set hai. Yes. Now NIC is a different exam, Manu. NIC is a combination of various subjects. We'll compare that later, Manu. NIC is something different. NIC कुछ भी हो सकता है उसके अंदर subject. Already syllabus was known to everybody in NIC. Okay. Yeah. When the notification comes, we'll compare each and everything. But NIC is not that popular exam compared to other, because NIC is not going to conduct every exam like other exams. Whenever there is a vacancy, they will start exam. They will conduct an exam. Thank you so much for joining today's session. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.